welcome back to another brain damage
Yes,
episode.
another episode. This will be episode
14.
14. Yes,
Quattro. Cinco.
that's not how you say it. Quatorce.
Catorce. Catorce.
Yes, exactly. But
14.
for real, almost half of 30, which is, I don't know, 30? I don't know why I thought of it like that, but
Half of 30 is 30?
no, half of 30 is 15, and we're almost half of 30,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is
We're-
half of 60.
We're about to get there.
Exactly. But yeah, so today's been cool.
It was a
They-
chill day.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. Like our friend Fabian got a new bong. That shit's ridiculous. So that was cool. And what's been going on in your life recently, bro?
The power went out of my house.
Oh, I forgot about that.
That was pretty crazy. We just sat in the living room eating for like an hour.
Just keep eating.
Just like, all right. Well, I guess this is how we do it. Hopefully it's back on now. I mean, it might not even be.
it'd suck.
I know.
That
You guys live in a nice neighborhood. I don't know why we're like 5 minutes away from each other. I don't like that. I'm just kidding. You guys got generators under here. What's going on?
Dude, for some reason, my laptop still says 0%, but it's on. So I don't know. It's weird, but it's funny. It doesn't really matter. I'm just confused.
Yeah, that's weird. Hey, so you want to talk about that show?
Oh, the show.
This show is weird. Like,
This-
really weird.
I know. Cause like, I was gonna start watching one of my favorite shows, and then Netflix has this new show called Daybreak, and it's about like it's about a post-apocalyptic wasteland, like where there's only teenagers, basically like only young adults, and oh, it's so weird. Cause I was gonna watch my favorite show, and I watched the fucking preview of this show, and I was like, damn, that looks actually really good, so I'm gonna watch it. And it's so like,
Meta.
yeah, it's really like self-aware.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like, I kind of like it a lot.
No, yeah, me too.
What's it called?
It's funny. It's called Daybreak.
Daybreak.
Yeah,
And it's with the guy from Under the Dome.
yeah, Under the Dome. That was a crazy show.
That
You
show
know what that
doesn't
reminds
feel
me
real.
of? Fucking Simpsons movie.
I never watched that. I was never allowed to watch it.
You're lying, dude. You never watched the Simpsons movie?
Mm-mm.
I feel so bad for you. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what I'm missing.
It's such a good movie. Did you ever watch The Simpsons?
Nah, I watched like 3 episodes.
Ever
Yes.
in your life?
Yes.
You're lying.
I watched one where Bart gets a Slurpee at a 7-Eleven.
Have you ever watched the Treehouse of Terror episodes?
No.
Bro, The Simpsons was so good back in the day. Like,
Yeah,
back in the day, it was so good.
That's
Ah,
trippy.
I know that's so weird that, like, I grew up watching a shit ton of The Simpsons and you've never seen an episode.
Well, I've seen 3.
Okay, same thing. Basically, out of,
But I
like,
can't.
the longest running TV show in history, you've seen 3 episodes. So,
How many episodes do they have?
like, over 1,000 or something?
How am I supposed to catch up now?
Exactly. But you just got to start in the beginning.
How many seasons is that? Like 40?
It's been on for a long time. I could look this up, to be honest
Hey
with you.
Siri.
But, yeah. Dude, you got to watch Simpsons. They predict everything, too.
I've heard. I've seen the memes. I've just never seen the episodes in which the memes were seen.
Really?
Yeah.
This fucking guy.
Like you could ask me any question. I really will not. I will not get your reference.
It's okay.
I've watched Family Guy more than I've seen The Simpsons.
I love Family Guy, too. Family Guy is funnier, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. there's 666 episodes.
Oh my gosh.
This is a weird time to be talking about that. Like, it's still going, so we could have just been at any random number right now. We could have been at any random number, but for some reason, we looked it up while there's 666.
The continuum.
So, yeah, but we wanted to talk about the apocalypse, basically. And, like, Chris, I want to know what you would do during the apocalypse.
I don't know. I would like to think, hopefully, before the time of the apocalypse, I could prepare a little bit. Just for some sort of, like, crazy world type thing happening. Oh, yeah. I like this bad.
It's okay.
I would hope I have some sort of, like, preparation for a certain amount of time. And then when it, like, happens, I would hope that I can, like, go get as much as I could. Just to stock up.
Yeah.
And then I just try to be secluded and be safe. Like, I try to hear what's going on, try to have peeps, but like a little system or something. But I would try to keep to myself. I wouldn't be out there like slaying zombies or nothing. I'd just be like trying to figure out what's up. And then once the dust settles, I'd probably just do whatever I wanted.
Yeah. I feel it. Basically, kind of, yeah. Same.
No, I don't think so. But go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think I would be like that either. But it's okay. It's okay.
No, this is why we podcast.
Yeah, exactly. I could definitely see where you would be like that, though. I could definitely see.
I'm just chilling. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, just some random stuff and just mess around in my house. And I would want like a shelter, like a big ass shelter. Like a mansion shelter. I would have a mansion shelter underground that I could just chill at. It has like a swimming pool. It has all the necessities I need to survive underneath there, and I'll just survive with some peeps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would love to have a shelter, dude. Dude, it'd be lit. I'd be hotboxing.
And then I just go hunt or something. I just
Joe Rogan that shit. Yeah. Basically. Kind of, I would like to have like a shelter, but I would be probably, honestly, I'd be the type of dude to probably go like out exploring shit.
Really?
A lot.
What would you do if you came up on a sticky situation?
See, okay, I feel like I'd be like for the most part alone. Like I would want to go out alone, and I would just be like, okay, like I'll handle everything. Everybody just stay home. I'll bring home food and like everything, you know, because like
very hunter gatherer.
I don't know. I wouldn't want a lot of people with me because I feel like it would be easier to do things alone.
A tribe.
Yeah, like people at home is cool, but like I'm going out into the fucking wasteland. Nah, I'm going out alone, motherfuckers. I don't need you like getting in my way.
Yeah. Weighing me down.
Yeah, kind of, but like it's not that I like don't want you around.
Tim's the guy from Revolution, dude, with the swords.
Yes, is he the uncle?
Yeah, that cool uncle.
Yeah, the cool uncle from Revolution. Dude, I want swords so bad. If that was to go down, I would just get 2 swords.
Really? I would want to like train and some stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Prior to, I would have all this stuff that I have inside, and then when the stuff came down to it, that's when I would use it. I just now come back with like 8 bodies and put them in the big fridges. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh shit!
No, I'm not a cannibal, man. I meant bodies of animals or dogs.
You Asian.
There would be a lot of dogs. Okay.
Fucking Chinese.
There would be a lot of dogs that are like malnutrition and probably already did.
Then why would you eat those ones? I'd eat the healthy ones and leave the malnourished
No, I know,
ones.
but that's what I'm saying is they're going to die eventually and nobody's taking care of them. So I'd take care of like a pack and then I'd let the pack.
You'd be the pack leader.
Yes, exactly. And we'd sacrifice one of the pack every month. No, I'm just kidding.
On the blood moon of the Phantom of the Opera.
Yes, when the summer solstice has finally
spoken and awoken in a
full retrograde.
In a choking.
and a smoking. They call him the space cowboy.
Some people call me space cowboy.
We should do the nostalgia thing right
Some
now.
people call me soldier of love. Guitar Hero.
When was the first time? Yeah, when was the first time you really like heard that song?
Guitar motherfucking hero. Actually, I heard it before that, but I'm white.
But like that
So-
you recognize as like a good memory.
Well,
You know
like
what I mean? Like associated.
in the car, real like growing up.
Okay, yeah.
But like I'm white. Again, everyone else probably heard it on Guitar Hero, which is fine because I heard a lot of songs on Guitar Hero. But that I heard a lot of songs on Guitar Hero, like Cherry Pie.
Yeah.
She's my.
You know the one we used to play all the time? We had Rock Band. It's different.
Oh, you motherfucker!
Yeah, I know, right?
Rock
we had the
Band was
drums.
for fucking.
Hey, the drums were nice though. Did you guys
we
have
had
drums?
better drums. We
No.
had the cymbals.
No, we had cymbals too. They were
No,
the yellows. We
no.
had cymbals.
Then you had a Guitar Hero.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Guitar Hero had cymbals and Rock Band didn't, bro. 100%
tripping.
fact.
We had it.
100%.
And I played it somewhere. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Symbols aren't necessary for the essence of the game.
Yes, they are.
No, they aren't. That's extra.
Because Rock Band.
That's real white people stuff.
Look it here.
Mm,
You motherfucker.
we'll see.
This is a Rock Band drum kit. You motherfucker.
And you
There-
could set up
there's
two
no cymbals.
symbols behind it.
No.
Look up Rock
look.
Band symbols.
No, look.
You aren't looking up Rock Band symbols.
I'm looking up Guitar Hero drums, and they had two fucking cymbals on the top of it
Wait.
that was yellow and orange.
Yes.
Guitar Hero right here. Look it.
Give me a second.
Look it.
Hold the phone.
You motherfucker.
No, wait.
You motherfucker. Look at this. Look it. It's a Guitar Hero drum kit, bro.
See, look at Rock Band right there on the logo. There's a
That's
symbol.
That's on the logo. That doesn't mean the drums have it. Chris, look at
Yes.
my phone.
No, listen
Chris,
to me.
That's the Guitar Hero
your
drums.
phone is on.
That's the Guitar Hero drums.
Your phone is on low battery mode.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. It just I don't have it set to stay open all the time. Look it.
Wait.
Look. You look. Wait. Look right now.
No, I can't. See, that's what I had.
That's Guitar Hero.
I did not play Guitar Hero.
This is Guitar Hero. This was Guitar Hero World Tour. And
See, look at it.
This is Rock Band. Rock Band look like
Rock
this.
Band.
No.
See, he doesn't know
Nope.
my life.
No.
He doesn't know my life.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Nah. See, you don't even know me.
That's wrong, bro. See, look. This
And
is
it was yellow.
This is Guitar Hero.
That
bro.
is Rock Band. You know how I know
This
it's
is
Rock Band?
Guitar
Because
Hero.
Rock Band had.
Bro, Guitar
Black Hole
Hero
Sun.
World Tour.
Did you play that?
Guitar Hero had Black Hole Sun.
No, it
Chris.
did not.
Yes, it
No,
did.
not. Hold on,
100%
hold on.
facts.
Prove it.
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, let's see. Let's put your money where your mouth is. Don't just be spewing out facts willy nilly.
Guitar Hero on YouTube right here. Guitar Black Hole Sun Soundgarden Expert Full Band.
Look at Rock Band, Soundgarden,
Look,
a Black
look,
Hole
look,
Sun.
Look,
We're gonna get copyright.
guitar.
Yeah, so there. And me and
It's
David used to
Guitar
play,
Hero, though.
and David would sing in the mic. Black Hole Sun. We were like 10. That
Dude, Guitar Hero is so wild.
was cool.
That's such a nostalgia trip. I'm so good at Guitar Hero. To be completely honest,
No, yeah, you're kind of ridiculously good at it. I don't like it.
and it's like the thing that I'm the best at. In like,
Literally, your thing is video games, and then everything else, and then kind of like that. And then
yeah,
it's weird.
but like also like, Guitar Hero was the game that I was probably the best at out of all the games that I play, and I'm decent at most games.
I believe it. You guys need to. Somebody
I won
needs to see.
tournaments.
Play it. Do a gameplay.
Yeah, dude, should I? I'll do it.
Do it.
I'll
People would
literally do
love
it.
to see it.
I'll do it. But yeah, Guitar Hero is so fun. I remember me and my family would always play. Like my dad would get drunk and sing. And
Really?
then, like, I'd be playing the guitar. My mom would be playing the bass or something, and my fucking sister would be doing the drums.
Dude,
It'd
the
be so lit.
times.
I know.
Yes, exactly. Just getting a time to just spend time with the fam, be goofy.
Exactly. Nobody ever wanted a 1v1 me though, except for my cousin Ethan, and I always beat him.
Really?
He was good too, though. He was good too.
You guys were above average.
Yeah. But like then he stopped playing, and I just like played it every day. I was like, all right, I'm getting better and better and better. Fuck this. And then I did. And then I beat everyone. But yeah. What other nostalgic things do you think about?
Did you ever watch Static Shock?
Bro, yes.
Yeah, you did?
That's such a like it doesn't feel like it was real.
No, I know. That time in my life just feels like a totally different time, too. Like, as a person.
Yeah.
Like, man, things were so pure and, like, innocent.
No, for real.
I had no idea.
Like that and watching like the Sonic fucking shows or whatever.
Oh, Sonic and, like, Shaolin Showdown. And what's it called? There's another show that came on like that.
Fucking Jackie Chan's show.
Oh, the animated Jackie Chan? Yeah. Sagwa. Did you ever watch George Shrinks?
American Dragon?
Jake Long.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were good shows. Like, legitimately good
Dude,
shows.
You know
like,
what show I really like, dude? Fucking love Codename Kids Next Door.
That had some trippy episodes, man.
Cartoon Network has
those
some
bad
trippy
guys
shows.
were crazy. And then Teen Titans. That was a good show.
Dude, me and my friends, I can't talk today. I don't know why. But Teen Titans, literally, Teen Titans was like my favorite show for the longest fucking time. Like when I was little, me and my friends would like act out Teen Titans.
For real?
Yeah. Like I would be Robin and I would have fucking drumsticks instead of like the little batons that he has or whatever. Like the staff, I would have like drumsticks, and then somebody else would be like Slade, and
Slade.
and we'd like be fighting, just like on the trampoline or whatever. It was so lit though.
Dude, I remember we used to do that too. I used to be Beast Boy. And I would be like, no, I'm a monkey now. Now I'm a bird. I can fly away. You have to let me go. I can fly away. That was my thing. Like, I would just change to whatever animal. And then, like, start, like, making the sounds. I'd be like, I'm a bird. You got to let me go. You got to let me fly.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
That movie, man. I remember showing David that movie.
Is that where he got it from? He always would bring it up as if it was his, like, the greatest thing he'd ever found.
It was funny as heck. And I was just like, David, you got to see this. And then we both watched it and we were just, Did you ever watch Blue's Clues?
Yes.
Did you ever watch the movie, though?
Probably.
Okay, there was a movie where Ray Charles played a note, a like clef note. And he was like, yeah, man, you just gotta feel the beat. And he teaches you like clap, wrist, clap, wrist. And then they do a song. And so they show you like how to read notes, basically. Like the way people would think about it to read notes.
Yeah.
And it's like really cool. And it's like, what the heck? Blue's Clues reached Ray Charles.
Huh.
You know what I mean? Like how crazy is that? Like that's actually a respectable artist in a lot of ways. He's a blind man who plays the piano beautifully, first of all. And then he sings soulfully. And then he has continued a career until he died.
Yep. Fucking
He's just on Blue's Clues though. What the heck? He probably couldn't see the show. That's what it was. He didn't know. He was just teaching notes. They're like, yeah, it's a blue dog and it's a CG dog. What were you gonna say?
I forget. Oh, dude, did you ever watch the Ray Charles movie? Ray?
Yeah, that's
Dude,
why I like him.
such a good movie.
I did a report on that guy.
Really?
Yeah, I would just do that. Like, if we had to write a report, I would write a report on somebody I watched a movie about, and just basically quote the movie. So I did on Ray Charles, Michael Jordan, Kobe, just anybody who was like in my vicinity of like knowledge. Yes, that was fun.
You know what else is really nostalgic? Like the opening of VHS movies. Like with that FBI warning and the fucking
That's why
coming
I
soon
was
to like VHS.
coming soon to
That shit's so like
theaters near you.
it was
too.
before everything that you watched. You know what I had on VHS that would have that before it? Fucking the 90s Spider-Man show.
You had the 90s Spider-Man show on VHS?
I still do, yeah.
What the heck? That's cool. That's probably valuable.
Like, I love it, dude. I had the whole first season.
We had this old, like, 80s Transformer show.
I know what you're talking about. Was it?
Transformer.
Yeah, I love that.
The cartoon, though. It was
Yes.
good. It was good. We used to watch that all the freaking time.
Dude.
And we would just memorize you ever memorize the first 6 commercials?
I used to memorize commercials all the time, bro. I'd be like, okay, I know exactly what's happening now. I miss commercials. I miss being
being able to watch them.
Yes.
And not getting annoyed.
Yeah.
That was like a different time in
'Cause
life.
it was
I was just
like-
like chilling. I was like, yeah, let's find out what's coming in theaters.
Because now we just see it all already on our phone. And then when we go out to like watch something, we're just like, oh, well, I've been looking at ads all day.
Literally.
I don't want to look at any more ads.
No, yeah. That's how like actually like good stuff gets overlooked. TBH.
No, for real, dude.
I thought you meant opening a VHS, like that little packaging.
Oh, dude, the like white package.
Yeah, the like plastic sticky thing that you would just.
Dude, I love those things.
It was just the
literally
nicest
love
thing
those
to just
things.
grab. It was like grabbing a bubble. That was the
Yeah.
way I thought of it. I was just like, I'm holding a bubble, a popped bubble. And I just grab it. It's a good time.
Dude, there's so many things that are like, wow, that was real. That was a thing? Like, really? That was a thing.
And you didn't even think about it back then.
No.
Like, that was just your life. You just did that on the reg. And it's crazy because you don't even think about what you did, like, the next couple days. It's like, I literally lived life as that little guy for a minute. I, like, went to school as him. I feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, dang. My life was weird. Like, you ever look back and be... this is, like, embarrassing story. But, like, I remember there was this girl from our church that I liked. That I was like, oh, I'm going to ask her out. And then my friend's like, you're not going to ask her out. You're lying, whatever. And then I, like, didn't come to school one day, as I did back then.
Yeah.
And apparently he asked her for me, and she said, maybe or something like that. But he has to ask me. And I was like, why'd you do that? Like, she would have said maybe.
Yeah.
I had a chance. But I realized, like, now, I'm like, you should have just tried it. Like, you would have been fine. You know, but at that age, that thing was just like, I don't think so. What if everything I think happens is going to happen?
What?
You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah.
it's crazy how I used to, like, really, really, like, authentically believe that. Just, like, with my whole heart, I was just like, no, this is how life is. And I'm like, what if I'm doing that now? You know, what if in 10 years, I'm like, man, what was I doing over there? Just, you know, or what if in 10 years, I'm like, I'm so glad we invested in a podcast, and we actually took our resources and like made something, and now look where we are. You know, when you think about like the past, it gives you like an inspiration of what you want to do for the future. I think, in a way,
No, yeah, it surely does.
surely.
Surely. um, I'm still super skadunked from earlier, bro.
That's from Blue's Clues.
Is it really?
Skidoo.
Oh, I kind of said that.
It was basically the word with an add-on.
Skadunk.
Skidunk. I follow Steve on on Instagram.
Dude, he's like bald and shit now.
No, I know he looks so strange, but honestly, I'm so glad that he's not just Steve.
Yeah, he looks like a cancer patient. He looks like Joseph Gordon-Levitt from that one movie where he plays a cancer patient.
I still haven't seen that. I gotta watch
You
it.
gotta watch it with Seth Rogen. It's
Yeah,
with Seth
I know. I
Rogen.
want to see it.
It's
I downloaded
so
it.
Good.
I know. I didn't download it.
So good, motherfucker, Chris.
It's kind of illegal.
And you gotta watch. Legally, 100%. You gotta watch. The Invention of Lying.
I've been
Still.
thinking about that one. You know, I've been talking about the premise of it a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's why you have to watch it.
No, I know, but I've been talking about the premise of it now that you've told me about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's a dope ass premise.
It's crazy. I like it though. I like the idea that I've come up in my mind with things that guy would be like, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's my thing. I like to be like that. I don't want to just watch your movie. I want to watch your movie, and I want you to want to watch mine, just like on a respect level, not like he would know who I am or whatever. But just like, I want to be able to make a movie to that caliber in a way, or to make a thing of that caliber, or to just tell people a story that just like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think that'd be cool.
Same. No, that'd be dope as fuck, dude.
Like, I would write a book, and if it did good, then I would definitely try to make it into a movie. Or maybe I just try to make a movie. I don't know. Depends.
Dude, I
I'll
want
call
to do
it Tyler
both.
Perry.
I want to do both.
Tyler Perry is actually really cool. Have you noticed that?
No, fuck Tyler Perry.
Why?
I'm just kidding.
Oh,
These
okay.
are prescriptions. Psych where I'm inside, motherfuckers.
Are they really?
Yeah, I'm a G. I'm
Okay,
just kidding, bro.
random
I'm not gonna
question. Have you ever seen The Country Bears?
I know what it is, but I never really have, no.
Okay. I used to love that show for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And in my head, I have very fond memories of it. And I watched it, and I still had very fond memories of it. But for some reason, when I watched it with Bitya, she was like, what is this? And I was like, and for the first time, I really looked at it like, what is this? And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's a bunch of grown men in bear suits talking to people. And it's really weird. But I like the soundtrack. And so I was going to talk to you about the soundtrack, but you've never seen it. So
yeah, no, I've never seen it.
it was a good soundtrack for what it was, for how weird of a premise it was. Just like, yeah, these bears are a country band. That this young. Oh, that's what I always liked, though. Honestly, I still like this part where there's this young boy and he's listening to this band and he really, really likes them. But they've already broken up. They're no longer performing at all or nothing. And so he finds that out, and then he just really wants to meet them. And so he tracks them down and he goes out because he realizes he's adopted, and I don't know how he never did. He's a bear, they're humans, but whatever. And he's a talking bear. Anyways, there's plot holes, okay? But I like that he actually got the band back together, got them all to forgive each other's differences. They perform one final show. He gets to play on stage with them. It's like an emotional moment. Psh, fireworks. It was great. I loved that as a kid, and I feel like I've always strove for that, but I didn't realize it was from that movie. It's weird. It's weird how things influence you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
the
it
things
is.
that you watch.
I don't know. I'm looking at a bunch of things that are supposed to be nostalgic for 2000s kids.
Mhm.
Because, like, technically, I guess we grew up in the 2000s.
Yeah, I did some time in the 90s.
No, me too. Me too. I was there. I made a pit stop on my way to the 2000s.
Stop. You know the guy? Beat stop. Guido. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
It's my
But,
ADD.
like, I'm looking at this shit and I'm like, wow, damn, there is a lot of stuff from the 2000s that is like, fuck, that's like hella fucking nostalgic. Like iPod Nanos. Like, bro, iPod Nanos have been around for so long. But in the scheme of things,
Wow.
they really haven't. But it feels
feels
so long
It feels
ago.
like back in the day, man.
Exactly.
I have a back in the day. What the heck? I'm 22.
Like, literally, back in the Xbox 360 day. Do you...
Dude, I won an iPod Nano at my church.
Dead ass?
Deadass.
To listen to that devil worshiping music that you listen
Actually, I put on a lot of country and Christian music at the time. But,
to? Okay, good job.
yeah, you know, I was listening to My Horse Is Gone. She ain't never coming back. But
Fucking, bro, I don't know. I don't know what I was going to say anymore.
yeah.
Fuck it. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? What else?
Nostalgia wise? No, I think that was cool
Or
at that church. That church had a raffle, and every raffle, this guy, he was a native, so him and his wife, they had a bunch of money, and they had this big old house, and they always used to have sleepovers at it and like pool parties and stuff.
Yeah.
But he used the money that he made to fund some of the church, and what he did was he bought like iPods, PlayStation, like cool stuff for prizes, and then you would trade it in. So if you could memorize a Bible verse, you could get a raffle. And me and David both had like 50 raffle tickets in there each. And so all the other kids like it was a big pot. Like there was like 25 kids that came regularly, and they all had over 20 in there too. You know what I mean? But me and David, like our mom took us all the time, so we just like were stacked in there, and I won like a iPod Nano and a $50 Walmart gift card
Damn, that's dope.
and a Slinky.
Dude. In elementary school, did your teachers ever have like that treasure chest for
The
when you like
treasure chest. That was such a that was such
you,
a
like,
mind
answered
game,
10
man.
questions right, and you could like go get something from the treasure chest or whatever.
Man, they
Dude,
played us.
They wouldn't let me fucking answer any more questions.
Right?
They
There
wouldn't
was
let
a
me.
time where you just had too many Beneke bucks.
No, literally.
I was giving it out to kids. They were doing my homework for Beneke bucks.
I was getting like the fucking like puddings and danimals and shit. I was like, hey, yo, like
It became a prison. A prison. Yo, I got it. I got 3 racers. What you got? I got a grip. I got a squishy, sparkly grip right here.
No, yeah, I got 3 silly bands. What you got, bruh? What
Oh,
you got?
man.
No, fucking dude, because I'd always be raising my hand to answer every single question. Literally, no matter what the question was, I'd always have my hand up.
Dude, that's weird though. I always knew the answer. I just never wanted to raise my hand because I was
Really?
like, she said, if you know the answer, raise your hand. I said, don't tell me what to do.
Really?
I swear, I was so stupid.
Yeah, I like being the one to answer the questions because I was like, all
I
right.
always watched that kid. I'd be like, no, put your hand down. I know you know. You know what I mean? I was like, the struggle. Dude, that was a fun time.
Fucking.
I remember. You remember the thing that they did? Did they do that at your school?
The thing, yeah.
Where like they would send you to a different class the last hour? Like in elementary school,
No.
though. They didn't? Okay, at 3 Rings, they did this thing where you would go all day to your normal class, and then the last hour, you would go to this weird class. It was like the ELD or something. But it wasn't. I don't know. It was it was the librarian, and she really liked me. She was really nice to me. But she would play this game where she would put up a big word on the board, and you would just try to get all the words you could, and she would give us like 3 minutes to get as many or whatever, just a time. And I was so good at it though. Like no matter how the class was split, usually it was like boys and girls or whatever. They would be like, we want Chris though. We need Chris because they're gonna win if we don't.
Oh yeah, no, literally same.
And I was thinking like literally me and Tim lived the same life just on different like areas of the state. It's weird.
Yeah, no. Literally, bro. I failed everyone one time too. I felt so bad.
Oh, the pressure,
I
right?
failed everyone. Me and Khalil, this is 8th grade. We're in science and we're taking a vocab test. And I've gotten 100% on every vocab test up until this point, right? So everyone's like, oh, okay, cool. Like, so my teacher, before we take the test, my teacher is like, me and Khalil are like talking to each other. And then he's like, what are you guys talking about? And then I was like, oh, I bet that I would get more right than him. And he was like, all right, well, let's make this bet more interesting. And so the teacher basically like asked the entire class. He was like, all right, now who do you think is going to get a better grade on their vocab test?
Oh, no.
And the whole class picked me except for like one other person.
One of the guys like, Khalil.
Khalil. And I felt so bad for Khalil.
No, yeah.
And then Khalil just shows up and just does the thing, bro.
So what'd you say?
He gets a perfect score, and I switch two.
Oh,
I switch two of them. I get them backwards, and everyone's just looking at me like, bruh. And if the class picked the right person,
oh no,
if they did, we would have had a pizza party that Friday.
Dang, Khalil.
And then we never had the pizza party.
Khalil said, this is for my honor. He said, forget that pizza party. He said, the whole class doubted me. He said, y'all could not have no pizza. He said, you get the back. Let's go to my house and get a Little Caesar. And that was how Khalil and Oscar became friends.
Yeah, Oscar, not Tim.
Oscar was in the back with the pizza.
Dude, that year, Oscar, we were all playing basketball, and Oscar got like, he fell to the ground and cracked his head open on the cement and had to get staples. And we were all there and just like.
For real?
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. That's ridiculous.
Dude, there's been so many good times. I do feel like that our elementary schools were pretty different though, low key. Like I went to the intensive learning center in Lakewood, and I went to school from 7:30 to 4 p.m. every day.
Oh yeah, you had an extra school, huh?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was cool. I mean,
it makes me shudder. I'm sorry. It's just a natural reaction.
It's all I knew, really. You know.
I feel it in a way, because technically, no, I don't. Actually, we got to hang out with friends after school, but we went to like an after school program because my mom worked at one, and so we went to school, and then we had to stay there from like 3 to like 8, 7 or 8, depending on when the last kid left. And so sometimes, parents stuck in traffic, you're there at 8:30, nobody's there, you gotta lock up. Weird times.
Yeah.
But
so like I had to wear uniforms and shit.
Really?
The whole time.
Oh
up.
shit!
Yeah.
No wonder why you're such a rebel.
I had to wear a uniform kindergarten through fucking 6th grade.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It was just like a white polo or a navy polo, and then
was it the itchy one?
It could be the itchy ones. I got some of the good ones though sometimes.
Oh man,
sometimes
lucky.
I did. But lucky, I had to wear these shits every day. When did you have to wear them, Chris? Huh?
Okay. Honestly,
you motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding.
First grade,
No.
we moved to San Jose, and we went to a private school, a private Christian school, and they made us wear their logo on our chest and a belt every day, our shirt tucked in, pants, black or tan, and then like whatever shoes because we
Yeah.
were just kids. They don't care.
Well, like, dude, our shoes had to be black or blue.
Oh, for
Like,
real? You guys just
mostly black or blue, or
Dang.
all white. I got some G Unit shoes. Like I was like, yeah, I got G Unit shoes, and they were black and red with like some silver shit on the fucking laces.
Hey,
And I was just pimp walking around. Fucking, I remember it was first grade Mrs. Church.
Mrs. Church.
Yeah, and fucking like I had I had like basically shaved my head, so like my hair was like super short, just like a fucking regular like lineup or whatever. I don't know, like a white guy haircut when it's short,
Yeah.
short and straight. But I just looked so funny. I just had baggy ass Dickies and some G Unit shoes, looked like some Air Force Ones.
You're just like, mm, mm, mm,
Yeah, basically just swagging around town
I'm up
all the time. Fucking,
Oh, sure.
but so like at that school, every day we had a different, we had the same teacher for the whole year, right? Like a normal elementary school or whatever. But then every day we went for an hour and did a different class. So Monday would be a technology class. Tuesday would be Spanish. Wednesday would be PE. Thursday would be something else. You know, like we just had a bunch
Wow.
of these specialty classes during the week. So like, yeah, I took Spanish from kindergarten to 6th grade. So that's why I understand most Spanish.
That's crazy. What the heck?
Yeah, and that's why I know a decent amount of technology stuff. Like I took technology class from kindergarten to 6th grade.
Dang.
So yeah,
You know, I don't like the term white privilege, and you're not even
No,
white,
yeah,
so it
and
doesn't even count.
it wasn't
but
even
that's crazy. I never even thought that existed.
it wasn't even a private school or anything. That's the thing. You did have to take a test though to get
Okay.
into it, and I mean I aced that without. I didn't even go to preschool. Like most people would go to preschool and then take that test, and I didn't even go. I fucking aced it.
Who did you learn from first? Do you know? Was your mom there?
Myself, because like
It's like,
I think I talked about it before. No, but like my sister would be doing her homework, and then like
Oh,
I would
okay,
be
yeah,
watching her, and then I'd be like learning like square roots and shit before I was in
Dang.
kindergarten or whatever.
I got to a weird point with math. Did you ever watch that movie Numbers?
No,
Or this show, sorry.
no, I know what show you're talking about, but I never watched it. No.
It's pretty cool. I don't know where it's on, if it's on anything, but it's a really cool show. I watched that one time when I was like 14 probably, and it changed my thoughts on math, but for a while, like especially in junior high, you know, the algebra days,
Yeah,
that's where I'm just like
the pre-algebra days,
yeah, pre-algebra,
and
algebra
then
1,
algebra 1 for me was 8th grade.
geometry. Algebra 1 was 8th grade for you? Yeah, okay. I was like,
And then
what?
geometry was 9th grade. I had honors geometry.
Did you? I had to do geometry in 10th and 11th. I was just done, dude. I couldn't do. I was like,
I had to do algebra
this
2
is
twice.
such a process.
I had to do algebra 2 twice.
Did you?
Yeah. 'cause
Well,
I
that's
didn't-
algebra 2 though. Like you act
but
like
that was
it's
easy
hard.
though.
You're like, I had to do calculus twice. It's
No,
nothing.
I didn't have to do that twice. I passed.
You passed calculus?
No, I have to take calculus in college,
Oh,
but
okay.
I passed trigonometry with a B.
I thought it was disrespectful to my mind because I was just like, this is just formulas after formulas
Well, see, okay,
and
listen.
memorization.
I told you about the time that I taught a class, right, in trigonometry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, I never talked about it on the podcast. I don't
Really?
think, but yeah, I basically taught one of the classes in trigonometry this one time. But that's not even the point. I only passed the class because that teacher was like my favorite teacher, and I was one of his favorite students. So I literally asked him, I was like, is there anything that I could do? I had an F in both of the classes that I had him for. I had an F, and it was senior year, and I couldn't go to like Six Flags and do all the like fun like grad night and shit. I couldn't do all of that shit if I had these Fs. And so I literally just went up to him. I was like, is there anything I could do? Can I just like write you 2 essays, 1 for each class? And he was like, yeah, just write me a 5-paragraph essay for each class and I'll bump you up. I fucking turn them in. My grade goes from F to B in both of them.
Serious? Dude, that's the stuff. That's how you control the system, right?
Yeah.
A little bit. You don't do any of the work, but you know you can. That's the thing. Most people don't even think they can, and so that's why they don't do the work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, really, if you just like listen to how it's taught, you could get it. You could catch on pretty simply.
It's easy.
And then it's just about like recreating that stuff later, and then it adds up. You
literally just have to remember things.
I hate unnecessary. Like, to me, I'm like, if I'm not gonna be a rocket scientist or a technologist, then I want to learn it to hack. I want to learn coding. That's what I would learn. Like, that's like my brain just does that. It just gives up. It's like, there's nothing. It like scans it and it's like useless for yourself. And I'm like, thank you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, cool.
Move on.
Got it. Yes. Throw away. You know that part on Iron Man where he like throws away the trash?
Yeah.
It was like that. But that was just me because I had like a little ADD and I was just like.
No, yeah, literally. I feel it. I do.
I just draw in class all day. Like stupid doodles or fire. I draw fire a lot because for some reason, like everybody hyped up when they saw fire. We were like cave people. And we saw fire on paper and we were like, oh, fire. What is that? And I drew a car one time. This one kid drew a car and I was like, that is a crappy car. And he was a 3rd grader. I was a 2nd grader, but it was the 2nd grade, 3rd grade class. And so after I finished my work, which is easy, like I didn't understand why 3rd grade was hard. I was like, what the heck? But I finished the work and I schooled that kid. He drew like an old Cadillac. I think it was probably like his car, like his actual car. But I had seen like Fast and Furious and stuff. So I was drawing Fast and Furious cars with fire coming out the back. And and everybody like just dipped him. They were just like, yeah, James, your drawing's not that good anymore. Chris's draws fire. And so the next day he like tried to draw fire. and he drew like water.
Like
he drew water. He didn't draw fire. And then so I upped my fire. I used yellow and then everybody went, oh, it was 2nd grade. Everybody was tripping out on the yellow. They're like, he used color. Where did he get color? My mom. Y'all, you'll know that story.
Shouts
but
out.
My mom, for kindergarten, she got me a big old pencil box, right? She bought the works, 2 erasers, 2 packs of colored pencils, sharpeners, everything, right? Just a big old box. I went to school. Yeah, I got my box. I'm ready for school. I've been learning at home, but I'm ready for school now. Let's go meet some peeps. And before I even get in class, the teacher of all people stops me with my pencil box and tells my mom, she's like, he can't have that. She's like, we have supplies here, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, how dare you talk to my mom? I still hate that lady. I still hate her. I was like, that was the first time I ever saw somebody talk to my mom like that. And I was just like, I was appalled for her. I was about to smack her. I was like, I got you, Mom. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Yeah. No, you want to leave? Why are you leaving? But I really remember like wanting to slap the fudge out of that lady. I was just like, don't you dare make my mom cry. You know how I would have felt like at like 5 years old? I was like, you know how I would have felt? You told me that? In my head, though, I was just talking smack to my team. Gets me riled up, Tim.
I can tell you're passionate.
But
you're passionate.
In 3rd grade, they let me take my thing because they saw I was smart. And they were like, okay, he's in the 2nd, 3rd grade class. He can have a pencil box. And I was like, that's right. Give me that yellow. I was the coolest kid in the class for that day. And then everybody forgot. They're like, forget Chris. And I was like, fine, forget you guys. And I moved. And I moved. Dude, I dropped all of them.
Such a
2nd
weird
grade.
thing to do is to move, right?
Right? You feel like they died. It's like, what happened to Tim?
No, dude, like, okay, so I grew up in LA basically, and over there it's weird. There's no middle schools, right?
Really?
where I grew up in the school district I went to, there was no middle schools. Well, I mean, technically there was middle schools, but
Not
I,
the.
like it was on the same. It was the same campus as the high school. All the classes are intertwined. Like it's basically the only thing that makes it a middle school is on your ID. It says middle school instead of high school. Like you're just in 7th grade, but it goes 7th grade to 12th grade on the same campus.
Oh.
Yeah. So when I was in 7th grade, my whole 7th grade year, I was basically in high school, and then I had to move here and go to a middle school.
Oh shoot.
Yeah. So it felt like I went backwards.
Yeah.
In a way.
Dang, that's cool.
Because I would be like, because in 7th
This
grade,
makes so much sense. Like I know high school Tim, so like this, I understand everything now. I was always curious, like where did this come from?
like, why does he already know?
Yeah, I'm like,
all of the.
what? You're not supposed to talk about that for another year. Who are you? Time traveler. I thought he was a time traveler. I still have my suspicions.
But yeah, basically, like, all the teachers that taught me were high school teachers that just happened to also have 7th grade classes. Because it's like the whole campus, like a high school class will be neighbors with a middle school class or whatever. Like it's not really a big difference. And I took art and I took technology. And I had access to like high school level classes in 7th grade, which was sick.
That's crazy, man.
But, and then like I took fucking, I think I took pre-algebra and then I had to retake. Or no, I took algebra and then I had to retake algebra. Again.
Really?
Yeah. I skipped pre-algebra.
Did you?
Skipped pre-algebra, but I had to take algebra twice.
Me too.
Yeah, and it fucking sucked.
No, I know. I hated it both times.
And I had to take algebra a third time in college.
Really?
Dead ass. Because I went to the fucking thing at, I went to take the placement test off of like 3 hours of sleep after working until 3 a.m. I just didn't do good.
Dang.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah.
The only reason I had to do it was because my stupid teacher didn't give me the grade.
Damn.
I had a 69.7. 69.7, Tim.
Dude, you know what's funny about my algebra teacher in LA? He was a part-time stand-up comedian.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he still do it?
I don't know. But his name was Mr. Tate.
Mr. Tate.
Yeah,
We
Mr.
on the
Tate.
lookout.
And he is so funny. Like he would just roast kids. He just roast kids. Just like call
I
a
love
kid.
those teachers.
You just like call a kid an asshole or whatever. Like
you have
just,
to be like that.
Stress
sometimes,
down.
though.
Yeah,
I love those teachers.
it is great, dude.
I miss those people.
So Chris, how long have we been going on?
Right now, 56:11.
Oh, 56?
Yeah.
Big bet. You want to go for a couple more minutes? Touch up on a few last things. Fucking I want to play the new Call of Duty. And I want to play more Call of Duty Mobile.
Dude, Call of Duty Mobile is the place to be on a Friday night.
It is. It's fun, dude.
It's really cool. And it's like, it's honestly like playing on Xbox.
No, yeah, it is.
It's just closer to the screen.
Yeah, basically. And I mean, the controls are a little bit different, but.
Oh, Nolan.
Oh, yeah, Nolan. Dude, our friend Nolan. I recently just got his new Snap, so I've been talking to him.
Oh, shoot. The secret's out.
And he has agreed to come on the podcast.
Woo!
As soon as we get our mics.
Do the thing.
No, hold on. I got it. It's not that one. Nope. Nolan has agreed. He has agreed to come on the podcast.
What a day. It's like on iCarly.
Exactly. Yeah.
We all basically became iCarly. I don't know if that was intentional, but basically. iCarly and Victorious, and
iCarly is honestly like one of my favorite shows of ever.
it was a really good show and like
Ever.
relatable.
Kinda.
I wonder. No,
I don't know
like,
why Freddie was like 13 and had a full camera equipment and everything, but
yeah. How the heck,
it's
Freddie?
okay.
Fredward. I used to say Fredward all the time. That's where I got most of my humor. Shout out whoever wrote the script to that show.
Yeah, same as Drake and Josh.
Me and Spencer. Yeah, Drake and Josh.
Spencer, I feel like Spencer is me sometimes.
I could see it.
Dude, did you see? Have you seen how many trees have been donated for Mr. Beast's thing?
Total no.
I think they're over 9 million now.
Oh shoot.
But Elon Musk donated 1 million, and then the CEO of Shopify just donated 1,000,001.
For real?
Yeah, and then like some other famous woman donated 200,000. Jack Dorsey, the CFO of Twitter, donated 150,000. Mr. Beast donated 100,000 2 times.
That was crazy.
Yeah, like, damn, there's so many. Let me see the live tracker, because that's so cool that they're just donating trees.
I know, right?
They're up to 10 million.
What?
Literally 10 million.
Dude.
Oh my God.
We did it. No, I'm just kidding.
We have stopped global warming.
You know, I really don't know much about global
Defeated
warming.
ISIS.
Do you?
No, I know nothing.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding. The ice caps are melting.
I know, but what does that mean?
Greenhouse gases and
I've heard all those words, but I don't know what they mean.
And nuclear reactors.
And it's not because I'm ignorant. I just feel like I always just hear those types of words. Like I hear people like, well, the nuclear reactors are causing the ozone to emit the gases of the greenhouses, and I'm like, cool, but like, what do we do? What do we do? What do I got to stop doing? And why is it still so readily available if it's so horrible?
I know, for real though.
You know, like, I don't care if you got a business. This is the world. Like, you don't get to say, well, I'm Walmart. I would like to still make money. Like, what? We're not going to sacrifice the world for Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be like, I'll go to the Target.
Yeah,
like,
for real. No, yeah. I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know who has that much power, but it's kind of crazy that anybody could.
And on that note.
No, I'm just kidding. Imagine.
Should I end it there?
It's 101.
Well,
technically, we could. We'd just be mysterious.
Basically. All right. Well, this has been another episode of BrainDamage Podcast.
Episode 14.
Almost didn't happen, but then it did happen, and then we got more time for it to happen.
Yeah. It was...
It was stressful, and then it became non-stressful at all.
Exactly. And that's what brain damage does. Like, as a slogan, not like...
As a slow Rogan? All right. Peace
and that'd
out.
be it. Bow.
Well, that was good.
That was a pretty good one.
You ever hear, like, the end of Joe Rogan's where they're, like, still talking? It's...